I probably should be alright, but I'm a sounds up, so I probably should be alright this time, people, so... Yeah, so just wait till some people come in, so... Well, my sound's up, so it should work this time, well, I'm not sure why it didn't work the first time, really, because, my sound's up now, so... So don't forget to hit the like, people, so... Yeah, sorry I went off early. Oh, that's good, that. I think it was working the first time, personally, Andy, but it didn't take well. I did do a live earlier, but can obviously we found out some sad news about Mercy Insects, Andy, that is passed away, unfortunately, Andy. So yeah, Opticals mentioned that tonight. It's very sad about Mercy Insects personally, so... Oh, right, I thought so, because the sound was up. Yeah, we found out some sad news about Mercy Insects, Andy. He's passed away, unfortunately. I mean, Opticals mention it, Andy, so... Yeah, it's very sad, personally. It's a bit of a shock, personally, because you just don't... I mean, obviously, we all know we're going to obviously die at some point, but it's quite a shock, personally, because just because Mercy Insect was pretty young, personally, so... Like I say, it's quite young, personally, so it's quite a shock, really, so... Yeah, exactly, Andy, so... And also respect to Mrs. Insect, so... My thought and prayers go out to Mercy Insect's family and Mrs. Insect, so... Yeah, it's, it's very sad, Andy, really, so... And you got any stuff coming up tomorrow, Andy, so... And don't forget to hit that like button, peeps, so... I mean, hopefully we get some of the regulars back again, but I do my live till I go to bed, people, so... And don't forget to hit that like button, because it helps the mic a bit of all sorts algorithms, so... Well, that's no problem, Andrew, so... Well, that's good to hear, Mrs. Thompson. Yeah, nice to see you, Mrs. Thompson. And you got much coming up tomorrow, Mrs. Thompson. I'll wait till you answer. I'm just gonna open my window as well, people. I'm just having a lemon soup, so... Back in a minute, people. Back now, people, so I will be in the kitchen. Beef dinner. Well, that sounds good, Mrs. Tubbs. You can't beat a good beef dinner. And that's with horseradish, is it, Mrs. Tubbs? Yeah, you can't beat a good Sunday dinner, personally. I mean, really, starts in the morning when you obviously do the tatties and that, as I like to say, and then you prep the vegetables, and then obviously you prep your meat in the morning, and then travel one, and that you have your Sunday dinner, and then put your feet up into, so well, that's no part. I've not got an awful lot planned personally, and do so. I'll just be chilling out personally at my parents anyway, so I mean, I should have really gone out today personally because I'm not being 100%, but I didn't really want to be in the house all day, Andy, so that's why I went out into town, so had a walk about, had a coffee, had a sausage and carbonate, so now I'll probably do my speed dating Tuesday. I might leave either my speed dating Tuesday. Cause I'm gonna be booking another speed dating on the Wednesday, and then I'm not gonna be booking any more stuff to the middle of August, October, so. But I probably will go to my speed dating Tuesday anyway, so I soak up the beef. Yeah, exactly. You need to obviously slow cook it, really, don't you, Mrs. Tom? So I mean, a lot of people do the casserole. You have to slow cook it, really, don't you? So, but obviously we do the Sunday roast. You don't really need to slow cook it personally, but I mean, it's each to their own, and don't forget to hit the like button, people. Like I say, everybody's welcome to my channel. As you're not a YouTube nincompoop with a 40-star Kringle Pringle, everybody's welcome to my chat, people. So we have good people that coming in now anyway. We already got the 5-star people that's coming in, so oh yeah, I like a beef curry and do, so yeah, I mean, I like a chicken korma personally, so better naan bread, onion barges, yeah, where you go really into and do. Then also after your curry, do you have a pudding afterwards, do you, and do, so we had, oh yeah, it's good to have that. I mean, I prefer the korma, but chicken boat is pretty good as well, Mrs. Tubbs, so I mean, I prefer a korma personally, but it's each to their own, and Well, like I say, you just have to obviously, with the baby, you just have to slow cook it and then Bob's your uncle into. I'm back in a minute, people, because I'm just going to get a glass of water, people. Yeah, I'm back now, people, so just make sure I'm not missing anybody, peeps, so I say that from earlier, Mickey Mouse. I'll not miss anybody. I made a sponge. Oh, that sounds interesting, Mrs. Thompson. Like I gave it to Mr. Tubbs. I don't think he mind, will he? And like I say, I bet your dogs will go up it up within minutes, wouldn't they? Yeah, Caramel's alright. I say you're just having a small dose, isn't it, Mrs. Thompson? I mean, like I say, I've cut down to my butter. I don't have butter no more. I could have butter, but when I'm cutting out certain stuff from my diet. So I've cut down my butter, a ham. And I don't have sugar on my cereal no more. So I think it's important to cut out certain stuff from my diet. So I had a sausage and egg cob earlier. I could have mentioned that to Lena, but you got to have your perks at the end of the day, people. So I like I say, I had a sausage and egg cob with brown sauce, very nice. So between them, they won't leave the dog. Yeah, that's true, actually, Mrs. Tubbs. So yeah, it's okay to have a cake, isn't it, Andy? But it's if you overindulge, Andy. That's why I don't have so much cake no more, because you gotta really have a varied diet, and you really. So, I mean, obviously, you gotta have some perks of the job. Like today, I had a sausage and egg cob, and then I had a burger. Well, I did have some onion rings, but I was so full I had to throw them away, unfortunately. But we like to say you got to have some perks of the job, don't you, Andy? I mean, as if you indulge all the time, so like eat fish more every day, fish and pasta. I go to the gym and that, so then and also I do cook, and also do walking quite a lot, so well, as you can tell, I go to the gym because I'll show you people because the size of my muscles, so that tells you that I go to the gym, I know, so but it's good to keep fit people anyway, so I like I say, it's good to have a rare diet personally, so yeah, swimming's pretty good, I think, so like I say, it's good to have a good diet, people, so then also go hiking and do, so it's good to have a good diet, people, so and how you Richard Upton that you are, Richard Upton, so you been doing much? Pardon people, I know he's a bit boned up, but I've sorted him now. Have you been doing much today, Richard Upton? And then also was talking about my muscles from Brussels, Andy, as you can tell, so yeah, we had a bit of bad news, Richard. Mercy Intersex has passed away, Richard, so we've had a bit of bad news tonight, we have, so Mercy Intersex has passed away, Richard, so Optical came in for about 2 minutes and he mentioned it to us all, Richard, so I think you probably will know Mercy Insects, Richard, anyway. Well, I know what you mean, Richard, so yeah, when we're not sure when he passed away at all, Richard, but Optical mentioned it, and obviously I've obviously shared it on my community wall just because some people might not know him. Did he? Yeah, he did wear I wouldn't say it was a mask actually, I would say it was a bit like a balaclava, really Richard, so yeah, it was kind of a bit of a mask, but I would say it was more a balaclava, personally, Richard, so and hi, apple crumble pie, yeah, not too bad, thanks. Humble apple crumble, so yeah, we've had a bit of bad news tonight, Humble. Mercy Insects has passed away, unfortunately, so I mean, also put it on my community wall, and I might do a tribute video towards him, actually, because he did do a lot, personally, for auditing, personally, so yeah, he was a good bloke, Richard, really, so I mean, some people took offence to what he said, but I thought he was a good bloke personally, so I mean, he had his opinions about certain things, but he was a good bloke personally, Richard, so Well, well, we don't obviously know any details, but all we know is he's passed away, unfortunately, Richard. So like I say, my heart goes out to Mrs. Insects and his family, of course. So yeah, I definitely agree with that, Richard. So yeah, I was on the panel with him quite a few times actually. I was on the panel with him and Optical Turkey. I do acknowledge him, but I was really in the early days, Richard. So and then obviously they had the argument, so that's why he stopped his lives, unfortunately, Richard. So but I've always got along with mostly anyway, Richard. Yeah, I totally agree there, Richard, really. So, no, he never really, he had his opinion, but he never got into serious fights at all, did he, Richard? I think people got a bit of wrong impression of him, but he never got into fights, Richard, really. So, have you got much planned for next week, Richard? And don't forget to smash it like people. And I'm always on it like a carbonic people, so. Anyway, gonna jump out now. Well, I don't have you, Mrs. Tubbs, so. Oh, no problem, Mrs. Tubbs. And I'll see you soon, Mrs. Tubbs, so. I'm just gonna use my vape if I've got a bit of a boned up nose again, Pete. Okay, I'm gonna go for one though. Oh, no problem, Richard. So, nice to see you, Richard. To see you nice, as they say. So, if anybody else wants to join the Michael Bit of All Sorts Fun Bus, you're more than welcome, people. So, realise you're not a YouTube nincompoop. It's all good in the Michael Bit of All Sorts hood, as they say. So, are you having a early night, are you, Richard? So, Yeah, so anybody else want to join the Michael Bed of All Sorts Fun Bus? You're more than welcome, people, so... I'll miss you coming there, Richard. Oh, that sounds good, Richard, so... No problem, Richard, so... Well, at least you come and join me, ain't you, Richard? But like I say, if anybody else want to join the Michael Bed of All Sorts Fun Bus, you're more than welcome, so... And hire a second person if it's your first time round the block. If it's your first time round the block on the amazing... Pardon me, I have a problem with my bunged up nose at the moment. I start again, people. And hire a second person if you want to join the Michael Bed of All Sorts Fun Bus at all. And no, not just sure this is a trial again, but I stay on for the few minute, people, so I might just mute for a few minutes, because I don't be yakking to myself for an hour. Back in a minute again. No problem, and do so. I was gonna mute for a few minutes to a few people. Yeah, so anybody else want to join the Mike a bit of all sorts of fun buzz, so I hope you're good people, so I stay on for a bit longer people, so I hope you have a good day tomorrow and do. I got much on next week and do. I'll wait till you answer out, so yeah, but so let you know, I'll be uploading a week after people, so some more awesome content coming to the fabulous, incredible, Mike a bit of all sorts channel, so I don't forget to hit that like people, so and hi second and third person. Hope you well and that, so I'm gonna have to dip to the lure again. Uh, yeah, so wait till a few more people come on peeps, so yeah, so wanna let me know what you've been doing lately, people, so like I say, I got a couple of videos I'll be uploading a week after people anyway. And I've got some more. I'll be doing some cooking live soon, people. So I've got some awesome content coming again, peeps. So yeah, so if anybody else wants to come and join the market, but all sorts of fun buzz, you're more than welcome, people. So I'm gonna mute for a second, just 'cause I don't want to be yakking to myself for a second, people. So come back in a minute, peeps. So Yeah, so anybody else wants to come on, you're more than welcome, but if it's still zilching, I might have to go live the week after, people, so I was gonna mute for a minute and see if anybody else comes on. Hang on for a minute, see, but no, we're not come on in the next couple of minutes. I might have to go live longer the week after, so yeah, I think I'm gonna go live longer the week after. But cheers for everybody who's joined me. Cheers, peeps. So.